This is my M3 CS, and this car is equipped with an S55 engine, and that engine has one big issue. So what's up YouTube, welcome back to a new YouTube video, and in this video we're going to be taking care of that issue and helping this car become more reliable than it actually already is. So how will I make this car more reliable? Well, this is how I will make this car more reliable. It's a crank hub from RK Autowork, and this is an upgraded one, and there's already a crank hub in this car, and the stock one is not the best. Well, sorry to cut you guys off, but I need to shout out today's sponsor, which is REDTIGER and their dash cam, the F55. As you can see, we got it installed up here, and this dash cam is unreal. It has crazy quality, which you can even tell from here. I should probably switch to that and vlog with that instead at this point, but it's a touchscreen dash cam. It's extremely friendly to use. It records this front angle, which is the most important essential part of your car's recording. It's so amazing. Like 4K is crazy, and the rear in 4K. 4K. Other than the fact that it has 4K recording in the front and the back, it has a built-in eMMC, and that essentially is a built-in SD card. We're gonna cut to the footage and show you guys how it looks like in the daytime. As you can see, it's pretty bright out, so it looks perfectly fine. The rear dash cam installed in there as well, and now I can cut to the footage of this and show you guys how this looks. And like I already mentioned, you can literally vlog with this camera. That's how good it is. So definitely take advantage of the sale they currently have. These dash cams are insane. It has front view, back view, 4K, built-in eMMC, night vision, everything you can ask for in a dash cam. The link in the bio. Without further ado, let's get back to the video and let's install the crank hub on this car, and wait till the end of the video because we have an exciting mod that's going to get installed as well. Now, for the past 10 months that I've had this car has remained stock, meaning the engine has gotten no upgrades except for what you see in the front, which are front mount intakes, but those just help the turbos breathe better. Other than that, there's no mods on this car. There's stock cats on this car, there's no downpipes on it, there is no tune on it. Meaning this car has remained from its factory state ever since I've gotten it. Meaning the crank hub didn't really need to be upgraded because there's no way that an M3 CS meant for the track, meant for downshifts at high RPMs, meant for like actual speeding, would have the crank hub go bad. So I thought never to change it. Now, it could happen in stock cars and this crank hub can spin, but I never thought that. Now that I'm tuning my car and I'm adding horsepower to this car and I'm increasing the value of the horsepower numbers from factory, this car's crank hub can't technically handle it because, well, it wasn't built for it. Now, the stock hub is built in a different way, and I'll put up a picture on the screen how the stock one looks compared to the upgraded one. But the stock has a really big issue where this can spin, it could cause engine damage and pretty much engine failure to the point where you could potentially blow your engine, meaning it's not drivable anymore, or in some cases, if you're lucky, you can resurrect the engine and help it out. But that's not a risk I'm willing to take because I absolutely love this car, and this little issue is not gonna stop me from tuning my car. So in today's video, we're gonna be taking this car to King's Automotive in New Jersey, and they're a trusted shop here in Jersey. It's pretty much 2 hours away from me. I'm not even in Jersey. That's how trusted I am with these guys, because I'm driving almost 2 hours away to get them to install my crank hub because I don't want anyone else doing it. With that being said, this car is extremely dirty, so let's go do a quick wash on it and prep it so I can take this car on Monday morning to get this crank hub installed, because today is Friday and we got a few days before we go and do that. Now, obviously, after I go ahead and put this crank hub on, this car will now be ready to be tuned, so we're going to be throwing some downpipes on after later and getting this car a nice boot mode stage 2 tune for now, and then in the future we're going to get a custom tune, and we're going to see what the M3 CS is truly about, and if those weight savings are actually going to help be faster than a regular M3 competition or an M3. We're going to all find out in the future, but for now the crank hub is our main concern, and adding downpipes on this car is what's going to happen right after, and the tune. It's crazy to me that this little piece can literally destroy an entire S55 engine, like just like that. Now, as I mentioned, today's Friday, and on Monday is when we're gonna actually drop this car off, and I was told that it's only gonna take 2 days. So it's a 2-day turnaround that King's Automotive has promised me, and that's insane that they can have this all done in 2 days. Now, the crank hub itself that's within this box is from RK Autoworks, as I mentioned, and I do have a discount code which I'm going to put up on screen, and they've told me that I have a 15% discount code. So if you're watching this video and you have an S55 and you haven't done your crank hub, well, the shop that's doing it has recommended me an RK Autoworks crank hub. That's the one they work with, so you have 15% off. I'll put the code up on screen. Save 15%. Go get a crank hub, take it to your local shop, and have them do this for you, because if you're adding power in this car, you can believe it's a myth, you can, that's up to you to believe, but I'm not gonna take that risk because I love this car so much. So if you want to crank up, now's your best time to do it, and they have 15% off, so take advantage of it. Now we're at the car wash, and we're gonna do a quick rinse of this car because I haven't driven this car for like a week because it's been all snowy and stuff, and there's a bunch of ice on this car and salt, so I don't want that. So we're gonna do a quick wash and then prep this car to take it on Monday morning, when we're gonna take this car 2 hours away. It's gonna be an exciting week. To go into the car wash, I want to take my plate off because I don't want to get that too wet, because it is very cold and I don't want it to come undone. Alright, let's get some quarters because this machine does not take anything else. Start putting these freaking quarters in. Okay, well, pre-soak it is. Because it just ate my quarters. Sorry, no. High pressure soap it is. This guy's staring at me in the line behind me. He probably thinks I'm an idiot. Time to rinse it off. Doing a quick car wash. Nothing crazy. Let's first put our plate back on and dry it up. Okay, plate's back on. Now let's just give it a quick dry. Oh, I love PPF. And I love this towel. Everything about this stuff. So easy. Anyway, we're done with all the vacuuming, cleaning. The car looks a lot better than it did. Let me show you guys what it looked like, because I love how the way this car looks, and I can never get enough of it. So. Okay, so just like that, we got the car washed. It looks freaking beautiful. This frozen blue with satin PPF on top of it, it literally looks like it's like frozen squared. But anyway, it's Friday. As I said, we're doing this on Monday. We're all set to go. Car's cleaned up, looks good. And we're gonna drive this down. So I'll see you guys on Monday. So the next time you guys see me, Monday morning, we're gonna be on the way to the shop. So I'll see you then. Well, boys, we're back. A lot has passed since the last time you guys saw me. It doesn't matter. We're back. Today's the day we're taking the car to the shop. We're taking it to King's Automotive. So we gotta move the AMG out the way because we need to get to the M3. And we're gonna pack the M3 with all the stuff that I need because I have the crank hub already in the car, and then everything else that I was told to order from FCP Euro is gonna get packed in the car. So we can start heading down there and put the crank hub on. So now it's time to throw this bad boy on, and we're gonna use a little bit less 3M tape, but a good amount so we can still hold up. This looks so sick. The main portion of the lip, which is this bottom piece, is actually on it, and it makes it look insanely aggressive. Even without the side pieces, like these side pieces make it look 10 times better because I think it's a big gap right here, but it actually looks so tough. Like, wow. It's a pretty big pain in the ass to actually fit this lip because of how big it actually is, especially when you're by yourself. But if I had a lift or something, this would be 10 times easier. But this looks beautiful. Now we're gonna put the side pieces on and put it on the ground and actually show you guys what it looks like on the ground because I'm obsessed. Oh my god, I think I'm in love. Okay, we gotta go to a better place to show you guys, and I'm gonna wash up the car and make it more presentable to show you guys because this thing looks insane. Let's go to the parking lot. Let me show you guys fully what this car looks like. I love this lip. It's like a hit or miss. Someone might absolutely hate it and someone might absolutely love it. Me, I'm low-key in between, like hating it and loving it, but it's so nice. Like, it's like really aggressive, but it might be overly aggressive. So it's a hit or miss. Do I think the CS lip looks better on this car? Yes, I think the CS lip is the way to go, but this lip is still so nice. Like, I don't know, I personally do, I still like it a lot. Even if you like the CS lip more than this one, St. Cal Motorsport has all the lips ever possible on these cars, and they provided the CS lip. That's where I got it from, St. Cal Motorsports, and I also got this one from St. Cal Motorsports. I'm gonna put my code up on screen. I think it's Abo's F80 still, but I'll put the code up on screen. If you need a new lip, you know where to go. They have probably some of the best fitment possible. With this Laptor lip, it is really hard to fit it by yourself because they're like, it's extremely big, so you have to cover a lot of ground, but it has pre-cut holes. You don't have to do stuff yourself. Like, I did it myself for like 2 or 3 of them because the fact that I wanted it in a different place than where they had it. But I don't know. In my opinion, St. Cal Motorsport has probably the best fitment possible. Well, the car's behind me, and look at this thing. It looks actually insane. Just like that, boys, this is the end of the YouTube video. Thank you guys for watching. The crank hub is now done. We are now tunable, and we're gonna tune it in the next YouTube video most likely. The Laptor lip got put on because I know that nothing visually changed while doing the crank hub, so I thought, let me throw the Laptor lip on, make it look different at least, because the crank hub is all internal stuff. And huge shout out to St. Cal Motorsports. Huge shout out to King's Automotive for actually doing the crank hub job, because that is the most important part of this entire video and the most important part of this entire car. And also RK Auto Work, if you ever need a crank hub, go do your crank hub out there if you have an S55. Shout out to RK Auto Work. I have a 50% discount code. I think it's ABO15. So if you need a crank hub, order it from them, take it to your shop, they can install it for you. If not, go to King's Automotive and they got everything covered for you.